Hey everybody, the home opener is just kind of starting. They're doing that. Whatever they're doing here is very interesting and colorful. Um, so we got the game. It is Seattle in town to take on our Habs for this home opener. They just did a very nice tribute to Ken Dryden. I don't know if that's all they're doing other than this is all happening on the ice. However they project this stuff, it's fantastic so far. Yeah, so I have all that for you right here at the fans hangout, and that starts right now. Yeah, all right. So we got this home opener happening. Got a whole bunch of news, and I hope I have time to do it. I might not. But what we got, the biggest of the news, is Lane Hudson has signed. Lane. It just doesn't say the money though. Lane Hudson has signed an 8-year deal for $8.85 million AAV, $70.8 million total. Lane Hudson's here for another long time. And on top of that, I think this announces it. Montreal Canadiens have agreed on multi-year contract extensions with Jeff Gorton and Kent Hughes. That's 5 years each. So they're here for a good long while. So 2 signings for the Habs that were big, if you ask me. I'll get this out before they do any more. Let's see. We got the Guess the Score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy by picking one player from each team, and and if one of those 2 guys scores the first goal, first one in the chat with the correct guess wins $15 off their purchase at the merch store. That's this place right here, our October Halloween promotion. Get 50% off our shirt of shame. 50% off our shirt of shame. That's the one with the Bozo the Clown on it. With every purchase of $100 or more, use the code THBOZO50, THBOZO50, and go to that address right underneath that. But you can also, that's underneath the whole show, right underneath on the bottom. All right. By the way, where you can get a beautiful Talking Habs. It's full Hab Normals mug. My Hab Normals hat. You can get these classic tees. They're not this one in particular, the ones that are behind me, but you can get those behind me, that side, by emailing me. If you want those in particular, email me at talkinghabs@gmx.com. Link is in the description. The email is in the description, and they're just $15 plus shipping. So order as many as you want. All right, got that out of the way, and we are getting ready for. They're running. I guess this is what they're running. Looks good. I can't focus on it. It's going to be a hell of a crowd. It's the Kraken. Problem with the Kraken is, no, they're not a great team, but man, we can't beat them very often. So let's hope that changes starting today and in the home opener, because this crowd will go bonkers if Montreal scores the first goal, especially, and, has a fantastic game. So Gally is talking there he's introducing, okay, so they're going to introduce all the support staff. Okay, I can go over everything I got. How's about that? So the Lane Hudson contract, if you want, I was going to say pause and take a look, but this is how it breaks down by the year. It's mostly signing bonuses until the last season where it's all salary. And at season 6 to 8, he has a 10-team no-trade clause that he will, if they want to trade him. I don't think they will. The refs tonight are Cody Beach and Brian Pochmara. Those are 2 guys we are going to be complaining about later on in this game. Standings for the Atlantic. Montreal in third. Florida, Boston ahead of them. I don't think Boston can sustain that. Florida might be able to. Then Detroit just behind us. Toronto, only 1 win in 3 games. Then Tampa, Ottawa, and Buffalo. Those will shake out. I mean, that's not how it's going to end up. That's for sure. They're introducing everybody. Players to watch for points for the Kraken. Vince Dunn with 3. For Montreal, Nick Suzuki with 5. For goals, Jared McCann with 2. And Zach Bolduc with 3. And assists, Jordan Eberle with 2. And Nick Suzuki, all his points are assists for 5 assists. Team stats so far this season: power play, both with 20%. Penalty kill, Kraken at 75%, Montreal at 80%. Face-off percentage, basically the same, 48.4 for Kraken, 48.3 for Montreal. Goals for per game, 2.50 for Kraken, 3.33 for Montreal. Goals against per game, only 1 goal a game in the 2 games they played for the Kraken, and 2.67 for Montreal. One goal even, like as goals against, is not sustainable, but Joey Daccord has been fantastic, and unfortunately, he's in net tonight. The Kraken, like I said, have given up just 2 goals. Montreal has given up 8 in the 3 games. Zach Bolduc with, I can put myself back on there. Right? Zach Bolduc with 3 goals in the first 3 games of the season. The last Hab to do that was Yannick Perreault in 2001. I want to say Caden Gooley. It started with a K. I said Caden. Kraken goalie Joey Daccord has faced, 63 shots so far in the 2 games and made 61 saves. Monty starts tonight against Joey Daccord. And the Habs, I already said that, so I don't have to say that again. What else do I got here? The goalies tonight, as I said, Joey Daccord 2-0-0, 096 goals against, 968 save percentage. Monty 1-1-0, 254 goals against, 894 save percentage. I expect that save percentage to come up at least a little bit. Lines: Beniers, McCann, and Eberle. Line 1 for the Kraken. Line 2, Shane Wright, Jaden Schwartz, and Eli Tolvanen. Stevenson, Marchment, Winterton. Line 3, Gaudreau, Cardi, and Nyman for line 4. Vince Dunn and Adam Larson, first pair. Lindgren and Montour, second pair. Mahura and Alexiak, third pair. The court starting. And then we got the Habs lines unchanged, except Monty back in the starter's net. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Doc, Bolduc, Gallagher, Evans, Line A, Anderson, Newhook, Kapanen, Demidov, Matheson, Dobson, Gooley, Hudson, Jacki, Carrier, and Monty. And I got it all in, and they're still introducing. Let's go see what you guys are saying now. There are a lot of comments. I'll do my best. I'm going to do my frickin' best. Okay, everybody? Let's see who's here. Jeannie Lanson, welcome to the channel. How you doing? Huzu, such an eloquent man. I rarely get emotional, but the dam is breaking. I'm not that eloquent, but you're talking about the opening. Very. That was Bob Gainey reading Dryden's words, and then Dryden reading his own words, and that was very, very emotional. Because of the Hugo extensions, what? Or Hudson, both, but that's not what he's talking about. Ken, hey Ken, how's it going? I'm not sure if you're Ken from before, or the same guy. If not, welcome to the channel. If it's the same Ken that it's making me think of, welcome back. Suzuki first goal, and 4-2 Habs win. Don't forget you can pick both. You can pick both. Let me go back to that for a sec, because I don't know. Did I get mine? Okay, 4-3 Montreal for me. Lane Hudson for Montreal. Jared McCann for the Kraken. That's my guesses right there. And then, yeah, give yours, and let me get back to you guys. Hey, Doug, how's it going, Doug? 4-2, Cole or Eberle? Who says, hey, Rick, have you seen the team celebrating Hudson's contract? Yeah, I did. It was really sweet. I'll email it to you if you need. No, I saw it. Yeah, it was really nice. They made it. He skated around a little bit, shot on net, I think, and then went to the backboards, and they all just came at him. And yeah. Oh, what a surprise there. Oh, let me remove that. Hang on, because I'm an idiot. Just give me a sec. Don't agree with that. Don't agree with that. I mean, you can if you want to. All right. Phil says 4-1 Demigod. So you're not picking Gallagher? No. Oh, that's Matty Greer. Hey, Matty, how's it going, buddy? I didn't see you there. Phil says 7-4 Gallagher, because like Phil wouldn't take anybody but Gallagher. The other team never matters. Never matters. Habs 4-2. Demidov and Eberle says bye-bye. How's it going? Bye-bye. Huzu says Miss Beliveau at her posts, as always, and home openers anyway. Ken says, same Kenny. Awesome. Welcome back, buddy. You've been in Peru. Nice. I hope nice. Oh, your wife's from there. Awesome. That's good. Okay. That's nice. Good to have you back too, Ken. Good to have you back. I remember visiting Peru. My dad used to go the odd time when I was younger. He was in real estate and he used to do business down there. Peru, Haiti, like in those kind of places. A lot in Haiti though back then. But I never went. All right, I'm excited for this game. I'm going to get freaking hungry during this game. Haven't had a chance to eat today. Been really busy. I made myself some now sugar-free because I don't use sugar anymore. Muffins. I use sucralose or Splenda basically, but a no-name version. So I can eat that and not feel guilty, which is great. Now I'm going to make supper right after the show. And after the members-only game review, don't forget those members, don't forget to watch the members-only game review. I would appreciate it. If you're not a member yet, hit that join button. And it's only $1.99 starting at. And to get those members-only game reviews and any other members-only videos, it's a little bit more if you want the members-only live streams, although the last two I've been letting everybody in. Probably will again this week coming. On Wednesday. So tomorrow night. Don't forget, tomorrow night, members only live stream. And it might be slightly late, like at 9, because I have a dentist appointment. Getting to start work on the teeth. And but we're doing that tomorrow, so don't worry. I had my Thanksgiving leftovers yesterday, but I didn't do much for Thanksgiving, so it was not that much. Why no more sugar? Got the... no, well, I'm diabetic. You know what? I've been, yeah. So finally, I'm getting my life together that way. I've got these guides about food and what I should be eating, what not. So starting to work on that, and now not using sugar for my baking anymore, which I do. I like to bake for myself instead of buying so much at the store. Still have a problem with the sweet tooth, but this stuff I'm using, and I'm not afraid of sucralose. I'm not worried about it like a lot of people are. Yeah, this is going to be a lot better for me. So doing that now, I just got to work on. It's one other thing I do that I got to work on quitting, which you'll soon see when I go off camera. Well, you won't actually see it. How crazy is it? Bolduc is on pace for like 70+ goals. You know that he won't hit that. It was not sustained, but man, is Kent a fleece master. Listen, I was high on Bolduc, so I'm not patting myself on the back, but not surprised. And then I only recently discovered that his last 28 games with St. Louis last season, he scored 14 goals. Like, this kid was primed and ready to go for this kind of a thing. So how many will he get this year? I don't know, but I got to figure he's probably going to hit 25 in that area, maybe a little more, maybe slightly less. Who knows? But I think he'll have a good season. BL, how's it going, BL? Line looks older than I do. Yeah, well, first of all, he's got a weird shaped head, and he dresses weird, so he doesn't help himself with the way the fashion he likes. But listen, he is who he is. I'm not no criticism, dress the way you want, but he does look older than he is. Doesn't look as old as I do. Grow taller, learn to hover, hear colors, sky's the limit. For what? Who's going to hear colors? You gotta take a lot of mushrooms for that. Eleanor Lagasse. Never heard of her. And the Canadiens singers, I guess, behind her. No sugar in mushrooms. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of mushrooms, but when you're talking about hearing colors, you know what kind of mushrooms I'm talking about. Check out the outfit on Eleanor Lagasse, you dirty old man. Is she wearing an American fly jacket? What is that? Weird. Who is the weird leather lady? That's the singer, obviously. Huzu says, I missed a few minutes. Did you want me to email? No, I saw it already. No, I saw it. No worries. Thanks for the offer, though. But I saw it. So it's just a weird leather jacket. So I guess they're an a cappella women's group. I don't know. So is Eleanor Lagasse, that's the name of the group or the name of the singer? I have no idea. They've all got very nice voices though. But I mean, I know they do the song a cappella. I know I'm being stupid. I think they said performers in Peter Pan, I believe. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks for that, JFed. I didn't hear that. I mean, that makes sense why they can sing, right? Imagine they're all from Peter Pan and they come out and they can't sing. That would be something funny. Yeah, no, I'm not criticizing them in any way. It's a very nice rendition and Canada as well. Okay, she's French. She's definitely French. You can hear the way she spoke French. She's French. But I with that name. So it's her name? I don't know. I'm confused, but whatever. Very nice. Whatever she's wearing, I thought she looked very nice and her voice was great and all that. I'm not gonna perv on the singer of the national anthem, that I can tell you. You'd much prefer Madame Bibot? Who's been okay? I don't know who that is. Belting out the anthem on the organ, crowd can sing. Oh, I see what she was the organ player, right? BL says 4-2, Habs, Beniers, or Newhook. Hey Mo, how's it going? You will what? You're gonna perv on them? You can do that. I can't. Great tribute and opener, says Lucas. How's it going, Lucas? Who is Madame Bibot, the organ player? No? Is that what you meant? Whoever said it? Put down the mushrooms, old man. Haven't had mushrooms in a while, actually. Much prefer Matt Minglewood. Is that like just a reference to Matt not being here? Matt Minglewood. I mean, that's a name from the past, isn't it? I remember that guy like in the 80s or something, Matt Minglewood. Am I wrong or am I right? Makes me think of a group that I'm named after, or named after me, Doug and the Slugs. I'm Slug. I had a friend, and we worked at a place, and his name is Doug. So they call and my nickname happened to be Slug. Don't know why, because I was slow. And so we were Doug and the Slug, and that's an actual Canadian group from the day. Face off about to happen. Stevenson and Suzuki. Stevenson won that draw. You think Wright does Wright score? Oh, you are right that he does a couple of. I remember a couple of goals anyway. Revenge goals by Wright. Something happened there, and I didn't see what happened. So we are only like 35 seconds in, though. If Matt can't make the home opener, that's a fireable offense. I can't say I disagree completely, but no, I'm not firing Matt. But I definitely agree with the sentiment. Well, I mean, what do you expect from Canadians, Americans? Canadians are going to be here. Canadian people, we're here. The Americans, I don't know where they are. I'll probably do a little bit of play-by-play through this game, a little bit here and there, not a ton. Obviously, we talk about everything that's going on, and hopefully have a fun home opener. But remember, it's the Kraken, and Canadians can struggle against the Kraken. They beat us twice last season. We had a point in overtime and a loss, but they beat us twice. My thinking is more of just a different Habs team to start with, and it's two teams going in two different directions. Even though Kraken so far 2 games, 2 wins, 1 goal against each game, that's not sustainable. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Always a good home ceremony here in Montreal. Joe, how's it going, Joe? Babe, yeah, I know that story. I lived it. I don't remember at the time if we knew who the players were. We do since, but I remember all the Vinny Lecavalier talk. We were kind of not. We weren't happy with him because he wouldn't come here. He ended up, if I'm correct, went to Philadelphia. Yeah, I wasn't too pleased with Vinny Lecavalier back then because of the fact that he kind of refused to, hometown boy refused to come here. But in the end, with what they were offering them, glad he didn't want to come here. What they offered for him is crazy. What a different Habs team we'd have had going forward for the next 20 odd years or however many years it was. So we're 3.5 minutes in so far. No shots on goal, either team, and obviously then no score. So it's kind of just a lot of hockey on both sides. Just nothing getting to the net, from what I can tell. I just heard him say good pace. That is one thing that it is. It's a good pace in this game. Oh, Mahura, Gallagher on Mahura, but I don't know. It was like he turned around, the guy was all over him, and the smaller player won that, and they're going to jump all over Galley, which he's used to anyway. Yeah, Bettman wouldn't allow the trade because the Cavalier was too valuable to Tampa Bay. And then he ended up, I guess he became a free agent. And he ended up signing with Philadelphia because they were after him a second time too, if I'm correct, when he was a free agent. Yeah, Huzu, but I mean, St. Louis filled the net quite a bit too. But I mean, more helping to fill the net than, yeah. All right, I missed the hit. If you're saying clean hit, I missed it. Bolduc, oh, over to Galley. Galley couldn't really handle that pass very well. And Seattle recovers pretty quick, and they're out. And offside. Oh, we got some stuff happening. Someone done, and Bolduc. He almost. What was that? That was just weird. Nothing happened with it. All right, so far so good here. I mean, are there any shots? That I don't know yet. Right? I mean, wins the draw, I guess. One shot for Montreal. That's it in almost 5 minutes. Come on, Demidov. And Demidov to Newhook. And an easy tip in for Newhook there. And I just said, come on, Demidov. And he did. Fed Newhook. And we're 1-0. Nice. Newhook has the first and Demidov with the assist. The crowd is happy. West Coast teams seem to hate Bolduc. I don't mind. He doesn't look to be that a really shitty kind of player, but if he plays that kind of game where other teams don't like him, it doesn't bother me. Score a few goals. Just what a pass by Demidov. Just what a pass. What a read and what a pass. 1-0 Montreal on just their second shot and just the second shot of the game at all. So if you go by Seattle's record in the first two games, that's the only goal we'll get. No. So Kapanen also gets an assist on that, by the way. Seattle had a good chance there. That I think the puck went high over the net. Anyway, here comes Montreal through the neutral zone. Little tap, dump in type of thing. And that's not a tripping? How's that not tripping? I thought that was tripping on Anderson. I'm sorry. That stick got in the way and tripped Anderson. Hudson almost got overpowered there. That was weird. Come on, boys. William, where are you watching it that it does that? I'm on TSN through my Crave bundle. Fantastic feed. Have to say, Sportsnet in the last 2 years, feed was not great overall. I wouldn't say great. Haven't had a problem this year with TSN or RDS, except trying to log in at the beginning. Now that that's settled, but the feed is good. The picture is good. Everything's been good with it. Yeah, I know Decord means all right. D'accord. I watched the season opener on hockey, and it was that feed was probably the best one I'd had ever on hockey. Oh, we got a tripping call against power play for Montreal. Mahura goes off for tripping. JFed, you're watching on Center Ice, Rogers free preview. But Center Ice, isn't that? Yeah, that's like a Sportsnet thing. It's garbage. Yeah, actually, Phil, you're right. Decor means okay. There's always, but I mean, listen, saying all right is kind of the same. There's always tried, tested, and true radio, because if you don't want to see the game, try radio if you don't want to see it. But if you can't see it, that's different. But if you don't want to see it, why not? Watch it on radio. Use your imagination. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it on radio if you can't watch. But if you can watch, why would you watch? Why would you put it on radio? Matt, just a few minutes late there, hey, Matt. What a pass from Demigod. Just a few minutes late, Matt. Well, you can listen to the game and drive. Oh, well, if you're driving, if you're doing, yeah, I get that. That's what I kind of mean. But if, for me, as you've often suggested, I do, sitting here doing this and listening on the radio is kind of passe. Hey, Lawyer, how's it going, man? Yeah, no, good season opener so far. Home opener, excuse me. I mean, you know what? If the result is good and we beat Seattle, that's one of those early signs that things might be better with the team this year. Obviously, we struggle against Seattle. It is early in the game, so we don't, but it is looking good so far. All right. I guess they're starting the second unit. No, that's unit 1. Oh, yeah. Hudson's on the first unit. Caulfield. Nice takeaway there by Caulfield, though, right? Ooh. Suzuki for a real bad angle. He couldn't get it actually on net. It went through the crease. Come on, boys. Keep that puck in there. Keep control. Yep. Keep control. Move it. Move. Oh. Nice passing play that just the last piece wasn't there. Joe, you used to listen to the games on the train, or you're just talking about basically just listening to the radio? I mean, I listen to radio, no problem. 35 seconds left on the power play so far. They have no shots on this power play yet. Come on, boys. One-timer Line and his first shot of the power play and a save by Joey OK. He makes the save. Pretty good goalie, that Joey OK. Okay. All right, it's time, okay? It's time for me to disappear no, I'm not going to. I'm just disappearing, but audio is right there. 15 seconds left on the power play here. Come on, boys. You got time. line a I don't know what you call that. He didn't whiff on it exactly. He didn't break his stick, but he didn't hit it right at all. Yeah, Joe, I mean, listen, you're in Australia, so if you can't get the games, listening, that's nothing wrong with that. I listened to many Habs games when I was working doing pizza delivery, especially game nights. I listened to the games. Probably those years listened to more games than I saw. But if I could see it, I'd rather see it. Oh, okay. Monty made the save on that backhand. I wasn't sure. Oh, Andy, get in there. I was a little more excitement for what that was worth, though. Some good pressure here by Montreal. And as I said that, puck goes all the way down the ice. All right, here come the boys again. Oh, intercepted pass. Almost at the red line, but are they going to get it back? Yep, back and in. Suzuki over to Slav. Slav swiped at it. And I don't know who sent that pass to Caulfield, but Hudson's wrist shot hit somebody. Caulfield's shot hit something just in front of the net. God damn it. Or it hit the goalie. It looked like it hit something in front of the net. And we have a penalty call. Interference on Montreal. Interference call. I don't know who. Power play for Seattle coming up. At 9:59 left in the first, Habs go on the PK. You wonder where Laine will sign? Yeah. I don't think it'll be here. I mean, listen, it's game 4. Does he have time to turn it around? He does, but it's not looking like it's going to be here. One thing Huzu appreciates from Demidov, players with hands like his tend to hug the puck outside of the danger zone looking for options. That kid always wants to bring it towards the net. Oh, yeah, he's not afraid to go to the net. He's not a perimeter player. He can play the perimeter, obviously, but he's not a perimeter player necessarily. He does, and I like his little, like he kind of looks like I'm going to go around, and then he just cuts in so quickly. So I like that. Phil would re-sign Laine as a third line winger, but he's already a third winger and on the third line. So Slabby Pickle is back. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you, guy. Yeah, it's that time of year. Everybody comes back. Everybody's back. One at a time. Right now, the stragglers are coming in. No, but everybody does come back usually within the first 5-6 games. Matt Murray, who's not dressed tonight. Surprise! Matt Murray's not dressed. You went for a snack? You shouldn't have done that. Team chemistry, these guys it's a tight unit. They're bonded, they're friends. There's a lot of chemistry between different players. Where is my video? Oh, I'm just off doing something. I'm here. I'll be back on camera in a few minutes. It's the new way. The new way I do things. You can just imagine what I might be doing. Matt Murray shows up about as much as I was going to say it, but I was hoping somebody else would, so I didn't have to say that. So I appreciate that, BL. So they're moving the puck around. They got a minute 10 left on their power play. They haven't got a shot yet so far on this power play. But they're moving, looking for an open lane. Montreal doing a good job so far. That's a pick right there. That's a pick. That's a penalty. We'll have 5-on-5, a 4-on-4 for 55 seconds, and then Habs will have a minute 5. That's interference. Yep. That's a pick. He kind of, I mean, he tried to make it look like it was an accident, but come on now, it's not an accident. When is Matt making an appearance? Is Matt's email is in the description of all the videos. Send him an email, ask him. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that right now. I mean, I don't think he knows yet. So he'll be back eventually. I just don't know when. He was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still around. If Matt, if you're listening or you're here, let everybody know when you're going to be back. Whoa, what happened? Oh, Demidov just took an interference call. Badly timed. And now it's going to be 4-on-3. I want to see that because I didn't get to see it. Oh, that's a pick. Come on. Ivan, what are you doing? Vanya, what are you doing, Vanya? Monty with a quick save very quickly off the face-off. Seattle won that draw. A lot of room out there. It was the big shot. Carrier with the big block. Oh, come on. Almost cleared it. Couldn't clear the puck, though. Oh, big save, Monty. On Stevenson, right in front, right in the crease. Come on. They get it out. Attaboy. Go get a shorty. Come on. So right now it's 4-on-4 for a little bit. Come on. Hudson right in the crease, and he just couldn't pull the puck around the goalie. 30 seconds left on the 4-on-4. $30 seconds now, power play time. for Seattle. That was close there. I don't know what happened there. It's 5-on-4. And puck comes all the way down. Defenseman couldn't control that pass, and that's going to kill off the power play. So that weird sequence there of penalties and shit all done. Nice stick there by Carrier on the slap shot. I don't know by who. Puck went out. So far, so good. A lot of good action is what he said. But, like I said, Seattle always plays Montreal really tough. So Montreal got to find a way to win this game. All right, face-off is to the left of Monty. I think it was Doc. Doc won a draw there? Doc won that draw. Doc won a draw. Wow. Doc taking the draw again. And not so much wanted, but they came up with it and sent it all the way down right at Decord, so no icing. Habs trying to get it out of their zone. Finally flip it out into the neutral zone. Who came up with it? Doc goes around the net, one-handed, sends it back to the corner. And Bolduc is there. Bolduc is there. Can't pick it up. Does get poked out. And now it's in Montreal's corner. Habs have it. Dobson. I don't know. Somebody sent it up along the boards. That guy didn't pick it up, but Bolduc has it. Half wall into the corner. Gives it to Matheson. Matheson spinning, turning, twisting. Back into the corner. Bolduc sends it to the other side. Line A there. Line A gives the guy his ass. That's how he gets physical. Just gives him his ass to bounce off of. And he couldn't get a shot off there. Nice pass. Nice feed there, I think, by Matheson to Andy. Puck now. Habs changing up, and I think Seattle too. In the Habs zone. Who is that? Dobson sends it up to whoever, and then leaves the ice. And then, so what happened there? An offside? Offside or an icing, I think, call there. Don't know which one. And they went to a commercial break. Well, you know what? Not just because Montreal's up 1-0, but no, it's been a good first period. It's been fun to watch, good, exciting moments. It took a few minutes, though, for that to happen, but then it's been good. The pace has been good the whole period. With the penalties, it's bizarre how shots are only 3-3 after 15 minutes. No, it's kind of true, though, right? But that's it. It's just 3 shots each team. Good defense on both ends, I guess. Or just shots not getting through. I think a lot of shots are being taken. Being blocked and stuff like that. So good defensive play by both teams, I'm going to say. In my opinion. By the way, we're having a commercial break here. I'll be back on camera, I'm going to say, in less than a minute. So anybody that's missing my face, I don't know who that would be. I'll be back on camera soon. If that helps. Our team's going to be good for a very long time. Quote by Jeff Molson there about the signings of the two of Gorton and Hughes. Good simple hockey, I guess. There, Huzu, right? Oh yeah, back on camera. There, I might have been a little more than a minute, but not much. 4:22 to go in the first period. Shots are 3 apiece, and it's 1-0 Montreal. Looks like they've got a good game plan for a team they have trouble against, so that they're at least not being outplayed. Maybe have a little bit of the better play, a little bit, not terribly better, but a little bit. Good organized kind of play. I like that. Like I like whatever they call the system they're running, but it's working, you know. Because even against Toronto, it wasn't a huge loss, and they weren't outplayed the whole game at all. Anyway, this is the game we're in. Caulfield with the puck, gives it off to Hudson. Hudson speeding up over the line and just falls into the boards. So I don't know what happened there. Here comes Beniers all the way down the wing. He tries to drag the puck and take a shot, but good defensive play there. So Seattle with the puck with possession in Montreal zone. The backboard kicked over to the guy in the corner, up to the point, to the other side, and almost intercepted by Newhook there. But Seattle's got it. Beniers spinning, and now he's going to give it off to the defenseman, up, back to the defenseman, and then a shot from the point. And save Monty. We'll have a face-off there. Okay, I'm hungry, so I'm going to have one of my muffins while I talk to you guys. Not bad. I can bake. So it's just about 2 months. When Gordon got here, 2 months later, Hughes was here. I remember that. No, I need to do something. Two minutes left in the first. Okay, offside by Montreal there. I noticed Toronto up 2-0 on Nashville. Maybe they'll be able to beat Nashville. Who knows? Can't beat Detroit. Here, I thought they were going to show that play where they all jumped on him. on Hudson to congratulate him. Final minute. 45 seconds now. Ooh. This puck was right in front, but it's cleared out by the Habs. Whistle at 12.8 seconds left in the first on an icing call against Seattle. Yeah, watch Primo get it, Toronto. Shout out. Yeah, that's funny. Isn't it funny though? Primo starting for the Leafs, and they're leading 2-0. Watch Leafs. Well, until he gets injured or something, that's what happens to all their goalies. But it would be funny if Primo goes there and finds his game there. I'm sure he'd be happy. All right, we're 1-0 after one. So intermission time. All right. So we got the intermission. So whatever you guys want to talk about, as always, I'm just going to finish this off. Well, when Joseph Wall is back, I don't know why he's gone. It's a personal, whatever reason. You got to imagine Primo will go down to the Marlies. Okay, everyone's quiet. All right. What do I got? Do I got anything to do? It makes me think. Did anybody have Alex Newhook for the first goal? Hey, Robert. What a Class E organization, he says. Class organization our Montreal Canadiens are. Definitely know how to do things right. What a nice tribute to Ken Dryden. He was my hero when I was a kid playing road hockey. Yeah, I mean, who didn't love Ken Dryden when we were kids, right? My first favorite goalie was Tony Esposito, but I mean, Ken Dryden put an end to that pretty quick. Huzu, bad news. We only have 5 shots, but good news. We have the only goal. Yeah, you've got Newhook and 4-2 Habs. I thought I saw somebody with Newhook. I just want to, so in case it happens, I want to know. I have it going 4-3, so we'll see if I'm right, or hey, we might get a winner. Awesome stuff. Been a while since we had a winner. Oh, I'm on my uncomfortable chair, but it keeps me focused and hopefully awake. I've been up. I got up early today and I've been busy all day, so I'm really hungry though, so I'm gonna eat another one of these. But hey, listen, whatever you guys want to talk about, anything you might have heard, anything you want to talk about, talk about the signing, hell, anything you want to talk about. I talked about the signing in Have Normals, which came out yesterday, so you might want to go look at that. He's been a part of almost a dozen. I thought Galley's been here. No, I thought Galley's been here like 14 years. He might have missed a couple because of injury. Yeah, I know he wasn't in the league at 18, but he wasn't that far behind that. I think, yeah, I don't know how many years he's been here, but I think it's 14. That was a hell of a pass by Demidov. They're showing that right now. Did anybody see the pass by Zegras? I don't know who actually got the pass, but he was behind the net and had a guy on him, and it was just this beautiful backhand pass through the slot to the other circle and led to a goal. But a beautiful pass, like a great vision, you know. So, I mean, Zegras is probably going to do really well in Philadelphia. Looks like he's very happy there. What else? What else? Come on, gotta have something somebody wants to talk about. No. Nobody wanted to talk about the Hudson contract. Were anybody surprised by the number? When I saw it, I was like, what? That's all he got that he signed for? So, yeah, apparently he also he just didn't want it to go on any longer. He wasn't looking to break the bank, and he just wanted it done so that he can, you know, what was it to not be a distraction to his teammates and to him, and he just wanted it done. And yeah, I mean, I was hearing that there might be that he was asking for more than they were offering, and they were having trouble with that. That's kind of, I saw some rumors like that. Doesn't seem like that's what it was. His agent was probably asking for more than 8.85, but that's probably where Montreal came in, and he just went, you know what? He had a conversation with Kent Hughes, apparently, and I have a feeling that conversation decided him to just say, you know what? Let's just get it done now and put it behind us, because 8.85 million is good money. 70 million is good money still, right? Who needs more? Kaprizov obviously needed more. Makes Kaprizov, not that Hudson was going to get Kaprizov money, but it makes Kaprizov look, again, like just a small little man, as did McDavid's signing. Although McDavid wasn't 8 years, but still, what he did was very unselfish. I also don't think any players coming to Montreal and then signing contracts here. I don't think any of them are gonna. I don't think we're gonna get any of those selfish contracts. I really don't. That's what it means when they were signing character guys. And also from what I'm hearing, like everybody is on the same page. They all believe in each other. They believe in themselves, and they know they're doing something good here, and they all want to be a part of it. They don't want to go somewhere else. They want to be a part of this. So, yeah, it's nice to hear. Also, would like to hear the Montreal Canadiens have won the Stanley Cup one of these days in the next few years, I hope. All right, I'm monologuing here, guys. Eric. Yeah, no, that was a nice pass there by Demidov. I want to see more of that. I think we're going to see lots of that over the next. Well, I mean, I imagine he's going to sign also an 8-year deal. He's eligible to sign that, from what I understand, anytime, because isn't he on the last year of his contract, his ELC? So I think we'll see him for a long time, and we'll see him just getting better and making plays like that on the regular. As far as for this first year, I'm not. I know I predicted a lot for him. I'm not expecting more than what I think he can accomplish. I don't know that he'll get the points totals that I gave him, but I think he can win the Calder. And I got to think, if you win the Calder, you're probably looking at 60 plus points. I wonder if Caulfield picked Money for Nothing as the entry song was a shot at Kaprizov's contract. In what, Caulfield's? I didn't see that. I was talking and I didn't hear any of their songs or anything when they were introduced. Hopefully we can generate more goals on the power play. I think this power play is going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm not going to worry too much about it unless it has to be worried about. Yeah, I mean it's Phil. Also, it's at so early in the year that the numbers. You got to let 10 games or so, let that sort of get to where it's going to basically be. Early power play is a little bit rusty. Like, I think they're going to be better, obviously, than the 20%. So but if that's what you're starting at when you're a little rusty, that's cool. Give the power play a dose of WD-40. Okay, but is that a player you're talking about, or just the actual product? I'm trying to think who would be WD. They're talking about Dryden here in this. I wonder what this thing is that they're playing. I don't think they need the WD-40. I just think it's it's early in the season. That power play is going to get better. I think they need to adjust a little bit on the power play, though. I don't think that they're trying to spread out the talent. The problem, so I don't know if that's working, right? But the problem is, if you want to load up one power play, who's coming off of that first unit and who's going on the first unit? So I don't know. What about Don Waddell? Is that what you're saying? Don Waddell is talking here? I'm not listening, to be honest with you. I'm trying to talk here. Oh, WD. Well, that would be Waddell Don. Oh, that's what you put there, yeah. No, they don't need a dose of Waddell Don. Yeah, William, sorry, can't do with the pick on here. It's just filters won't allow it. And to ask me how to change the filter, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. Filters I put in place a while back, I guess. Or they're YouTube's own filters. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, if you want to show it to me, you can email it to me. The email address is in the description of the video. talkinghabs@gmx.com. I recently switched from snail mail to email. Not that old. Who's talking in this thing that they're playing? I wonder. I can't hear enough. Oh, actually, I do know who it is. The writer, Michael Farber. It's Michael Farber. That's the hard part. They're showing him with the Leafs logo. That's hard. When he was hired as the president of the Leafs, I was like, wow. But he was a Torontonian or in that area. That's where he was born, I believe. So, you know, got to understand. All righty. That should be enough for now. All right. You guys are quiet for the intermission. You're not supposed to be quiet. All right. What have I done recently? I don't know. I have the Habnormals is out. What else have I done? I think that's it that I put out recently, to be honest. You can check out Pucking Around podcast that came out on the other channel, Don't Puck with Media. That we just put that out this morning. We talked about. Let me think now for a sec. We talked about the deals that were signed recently. We did a live pod, the draft the week before, so we didn't really talk about McDavid, Kyle Connor, and the Jack Eichel signing, and then Lane Hudson signing happened yesterday. So we talked about that, and then, excuse me, we asked the question, "Who'd you rather?" And who'd you rather was an elite power play or an elite penalty kill. For the record, I said an elite power play, and they both said an elite penalty kill. You guys want to take it? Coming back for the game soon. You want to tackle that? What would you guys rather? An elite power play or an elite penalty kill? That didn't come out right. Penalty kill. You guys contemplate that while I stay here and do this. I thought power play. And then I'm trying to get my thoughts. What was it I said? I just think the power play is going to do you better. Maybe I had the penalty kill. No, I had the power play. I don't even remember. You got to go watch it and see. It's on the other channel. Link is in the description for that. And yeah, but do that after the game. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure I had power play for that. Yeah, I just think overall that does you better than the PK being elite because it's if your PK is not elite doesn't mean it's horrible, right? Anyways, that's what I said. Although then you look at Detroit last year, they had an elite power play and a horrible PK, and they didn't do well. He-Man doesn't have the kill; he has the power of Greystoke. So we're at 4 shots apiece, less than a minute into the second here. Still one other Montreal. And a nice glove stop by Sammy Montembeault. Excuse me, did I just burp on camera? I'm sorry. I don't know why I burped too. I didn't really drink much. But I did, and I apologize. Just a small burp. William, I will go and look for that. I have to go into my email. Give me a sec. All right, let's see. All right, that is. Let's go. We'll get that bigger. That is William and Ken Dryden and somebody behind him. I don't know who, but there you go. How long ago did you say, William? Oh, come on, boys. Were they on the power play? No. We put up Habs leading after one period. They're 1-0-0. Like, really? This early in the season, you're putting that stuff? Anyways, nice, William. Nice picture there. It looks like, I mean, Dryden looked a little on the older side. Hey? So, what? How long ago? 05? Oh, when the year Carey Price was drafted. Montreal getting a penalty for tripping, apparently. I didn't see it, so I got to see it on replay. Yeah, I guess that the stick hit the guy's skate, so I guess that's tripping. No, that's tripping. Let's see if we get another weird bunch of penalties here or just one. Glove save Monty on. I don't know who took the shot. Anyway, so far so good. Phil, you can repeat it over and over and over. It does not make it happen. We're not getting Letang and Crosby. I guarantee you this. Crosby, I guess the rumors are out, but Letang, nobody. First of all, nobody's talking about that. Oh, big save on Monty. I probably just that it hit him, but redirected shot right in front of him. So a minute left in the power play. I see it's 3-2 at Toronto and Nashville. God damn it. Jaden Schwartz. I like this really quick passing play there right in front of the net. Monty didn't have much chance on that. Shane Wright with the assist, so it's a 1-1 tie. Fuck. Not much you can do there for Monty. I mean, you can't really blame him on that. Anyway, it's only 1-1. A lot of hockey left here. A lot of hockey. Here comes Slav over the blue line through the neutral zone. Dishes it back to Caulfield. Cross ice. Suzuki wrist shot, but okay, the goalie there, he made a good, tracking it and made a good save. Good save there, okay. He's a good goalie. Okay. What's the goalie's name? Okay. Who's on first? They all said he was tall and handsome, regal presence, very gentlemanly. You're talking about Beliveau. Yeah, well, yeah. You look in the dictionary under class or classy, and his picture was there. Classy man. Four minutes gone in the second. 9-5. Seattle up on that, and it's a tie game. Knotted up at 1. Seattle won that draw, I guess. Anyway, they clear it out. Gets away from whoever. Oh, Hudson picked it up there. He's behind his net. He sort of slips there, but everything's good. Up to, I don't know who it was. Now it is, can't see. Demidov going around the net now. Loses the puck, unfortunately. Knocked off his stick. Habs still have it? No. Do they? No. Kapanen to Demidov. Demidov in the corner. Spins up to the point. Hudson over to his partner. Gooley looking to get. Who did he hit there with it? Didn't see who. Demidov now. Oh, he feathers a little pass to the slot. Got broken up. And Seattle gets it out by flipping it out to the neutral zone. And we got an offside there. Sir Brian Savage. You mean, is you right? No, you said Brian. Brian Savage. Really? You met Brian Savage at Mr. Sub? Made him a sub. Nice. Brian Savage. Mr. October. Reggie Jackson wasn't the only Mr. October. Some nice passing plays there, Montreal. They got the puck on net, but Joey OK makes the save. They're showing only 3 times in the NHL's history has a team had 2 Calder Trophy winners back to back like that. So if Demidov does that, it'd be the 4th. Only the 4th time. That's pretty good. All right, here comes Seattle. They dump it into the corner and go after it. Where'd it go? They ended up keeping it in there at the point. Sent behind the net, and then a guy comes up, almost gets a chance there. Puck is out of the zone. Who's got it? They send it back in. Doc with it behind his net. Over to, who is that? Bolduc tries to get through between the player and the wall, and the linesman was right there, and whatever. Here comes Newhook. Played it up along the boards, but got sent backward. Let's put it that way. Right on Montembeault. He gives it off to Jack-Eye. Jack-Eye tries to get a stretch pass intercepted. Cartier, kind of a weak shot. Here come the Habs now. Evans was over to Jack-Eye, up to Line. Line sent it backward and came out. Hudson up to Anderson, couldn't handle that. Hudson has it again. Up to Suzuki. Suzuki dumped her in. And Kraken clear it, but Habs control it now in neutral zone. Hudson up to Gooley. Was that Gooley? Right now in the corner. Oh, boom. Caulfield. What a giveaway from the corner. A blind pass right to Caulfield, just to the left of the slot, I guess. And no doubt about it, he beats Joey OK. 2-1 Montreal. Was it? I don't know who sent it backward to Caulfield, but right to Caulfield. That was Stevenson. Bad giveaway by Stevenson. Good shot by Caulfield. So unassisted, Cole Caulfield, second goal of the game. Perhaps. And also, I believe that's his second goal of the season. And we are almost 8 minutes into the second. Shots are 9-7 in favor of Seattle. But now it's 2-1 Montreal. So Joey OK has given up just as many goals as he has in the previous 2 games. Still a great pace this game, by the way. Has not let up. Almost halfway through the game. Come on. Oh, a shot doesn't get through. Oh, that was a lackadaisical. Gave the puck back to. That was a good chance too by Kraken. So they almost scored on that bad laziness, I want to say. Little Doc is the side of the net. Not really. Had a bit of a chance. Nothing really major there. Face off coming to, I think, to the left of Joey OK. And they went to commercial break. Nice. So far, so good. So far, so good. They can keep up playing like this because now I think they're playing a little better too. And they keep this up, should win this game. Except that there is still a little over half a game left. So a lot of hockey left. Oy, ay, ay. What y'all think of this game so far? I really like the fact that it's a very fast-paced game. It makes it, even if it's not like the hockey isn't as exciting, but I think the pace is, and there's some really good hockey and fun hockey here, but the pace has been really good, which you don't see in every game. Glued to TV. Hey, listen, I don't know. You might have to have someone come and help you get unglued. Your workplace celebrities were the Parazino brothers. They were members of the golf club you worked at 13. That's your workplace celebrities. Did we talk about that? I don't. All right. Did I have any workplace celebrities? Yeah, when I worked at a restaurant here in Montreal, and the owner was friends with Larry Robinson and friends with Jacques Demers. I got to meet Larry one time by delivering him a pizza. So there's my workplace celebrity that I got to meet. That's it. Never met anybody else other than Larry's agent, who my dad knew too. Some good pressure here by Seattle. Ooh, shot that didn't get through. Come on, guys, clear it. Nope. Oh, yes, they do. Cleared it, and here comes Galley. 1-on-1. Shot. Saved by OK. Gallagher to the side, tries to wrap around. Habs, no, it pops out. Habs have possession, though. Bolduc sends it up to Evans, who couldn't hold on to that. Gets sent into the Habs corner. Dobson up to Line, and Line loses it along the boards. McCann with a nice wrist shot and a good save there by Monty. Oof, Kapanen ate some Sherwood earlier. Did he? I didn't see that. Mark Napier. What about Mark Napier? If I told you the story of Mark Napier, I did meet Mark Napier. That's true. Now you go. That goes way back though to the. want to say 1982, maybe 83, but I can't remember exactly. I delivered Mark Napier's last contract to him from the Habs. I was working for a courier company, and they were the Habs, which it was a family, like a relative of mine, a Maislin, as a matter of fact, and I'm related to the Maislins. And at the time, I think my uncle still had a piece of the Canadiens, 10%. And so we were their courier, and I delivered the final contract offer to Mark Napier. And I'm trying to remember, but I don't think he accepted it. Now, do I know how much was it was? Yeah, because it was not a sealed envelope for whatever reason. And I opened it up and I looked inside, and it was a $250,000 offer. I can't tell you the term though, but the dollar value was 250,000. Hey Thomas, how's it going, man? Good to see you out there. Didn't you deliver a contract? Yeah, no, I did. I just told the story. Okay. You have a thing about celebs in Australia. If they are not working, promos, appearances, etc., they're off duty and just leave them alone. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm basically of that kind of mind. One other I did have also doing a delivery. Um, I think one was not. I bumped into Bob Gainey twice. Once going up. No, Bob was coming up the stairs, and at the old Forum, the Habs offices were upstairs. You went in on Clossy Street, I think was the entrance. So you went straight up like that, and then it like a 90-degree turn, right? So you coming down or going up, you couldn't see if anybody was, Anyway, I'm coming down one day, and we're right about to turn to go down the, make the turn. And who's coming up at the same moment? We bump into each other, me and Bob Gainey. And then one time at a hardware store in NDG called Hog Hardware, I don't think it's still there. I was going to go out. I was in there shopping. I bought something, went to the door, grabbed the door to pull. At the same time, Bob Gainey on the other side grabs the door to pull to go in. So 2 encounters with Bob Gainey that he would never remember, but I will not forget. There you go. 3. I had 3 of those. How do you like that? I don't think any other. Oh, I had one delivering pizza to, well, now what was his goddamn name? Frank Marino from the group Mahogany Rush. Frank Marino. Yeah, he used to be a regular pizza delivery. And then I went to this Bob Dylan 60th birthday at a bar with some friends in the radio industry. And Mitch Melnick, if you know Montreal, Mitch Melnick was one of the friends that we met there of these people. So we're talking outside. Frank Marino comes up. He finds out I'm from this restaurant. He loved the pizza there. And he was my best friend for like 2 hours after that, till I went home. So but that's not a workplace thing. Montreal took a penalty here while I was talking. Slavkovsky looks like. Why'd you do that, Slav? I was talking. Back to hooking. He needed the money. Slav needed the money. He had to hook. Thomas, yes, great tribute to Dryden. Yep. And yeah, but again, not a workplace. I met Chris Nyland like right in front of my building. It wasn't pleasant in that I didn't know it was Chris, and he did something one of my pet peeves, and I was like angry. And then it's Chris Dryden, Chris Nyland. Oh my God! And he didn't want anything to do with me, and still doesn't, because he thinks I'm crazy. So there's a minute 40 left in this power play, with just under 8 minutes left in the second. And the shots are 12-11 for Seattle, but it's 2-1 Montreal. Who's who? What the hell is that? Who's Charles Laffertson? I know who Ormidaus Laffertson is, but I don't know who Charles is. Sorry, I'm just trying to watching a little bit of the game without talking. You met Lawrence Gowan? Oh, I liked his. I like some of his music. And yeah, now he's the lead singer of Styx. In an elevator in Montreal airport. Nice. In the 90s. Larry Gowan. A criminal mind is all I have. So 10 seconds left in their power play. So almost killed off. Almost. Be careful. Big shot. One timer. Penalty killed off. Another good kill. And it's a two. Well, not really a 2-on-1. Slav couldn't get free when he came out of the box. Come on, Doc Overline. Who's he got there? He had Gallagher there. Almost. Gallagher almost got a good tip there. No, I'm not doing karaoke. No. You've all heard me sing before, pretty much. Charles Laffertson is a game show host. I think he's an actor as well. He was huge for a few years because of Le Cercle with Paul Hood. Paul La Hood or Paul with an E Hood? Um, nope, still don't know who that is. I mean, there's very little chance I'd be watching a French show anyway. So, Paul No E. Paul Hood. Oh, Paul Hood. Yeah, Pierre Hood's brother that passed away recently, right? In the last couple of years. I gotcha. Watching Carey Price's commercial because he needed the money. Another stupid commercial I'm watching. All right, we're getting near the. I think near the end of this period. Getting there. All right. 5:22 left in the second. Come on, boys. Let's get one before the period ends. Let's get one. Let's get one. Jackie's shot gets all the way through, but okay makes an okay save there. Suzuki taking the draw here. It was to the right of Decord. They come up with it. I don't think he wanted it. Given away though. Stevenson flips it through the neutral zone. Come on. Goalie shot. Hits a post. Nice pass from Caulfield, and he just missed. Period is winding down. Shots are tied at 14. It's 2-1 Habs lead. Habs lead. Carey Price is in the building. Such a good pace, man, through this whole two period. I hope the third period's like that too, and they don't get tired. Oh, how'd that go in? Off a skate and in. Kraken tie it up at 2. God damn it, with 2:08 to go in the second. That went in, like, you can't blame Monty for that. That went in wide, like on the other side of everybody. I want to see that again. It's weird. Who's who skates did that hit? It went through Jackie's legs. Off a body, not a skate. Off of a Kraken player. Fuck. Yeah, but that's why plus minus not always an accurate stat to look at. Come on, boys, get that one back. Come on, Bulldog. Come on. Almost. Bulldog with a shot there from the circle anyway. Come on. Final minute, 42 seconds actually left in the period. Still pressure there by. Come on, get a puck. All right, no chance really to get a play. Don't give up a goal. Oh, good save there, Bocci. Good read. Icing with 8 seconds to go. Tight third. So it's 2-2 after 2. That was just like, disappointing. Unlucky bounce kind of thing. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen again. Let's put it that way. Bolduc just got slashed, really? Period's over though. Period's over. You sure it's not sloshed? Might have got sloshed. He may have got slashed, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to count, right? And time might have ran down anyway, no? Joe, what are we having for lunch, Joe? All right. We got an intermission, so any complaints, any questions, any statements, any ideas, now's the time. Predictions for the third period. Anyone? You're going to order fish and chips, eh? Yeah, let's hope they even increase that who's who. But yeah, they doubled up on their goals against. Which, like I said, it's not hard when just the beginning of the season. So nobody's got prediction for the third. from the way they're playing, I don't know which team. I'm hoping it's Montreal gets a goal, and then maybe there's an empty net situation. But I kind of think maybe it's going to end up 3-2. We'll see. Anyway, look, I don't have a crystal ball. We'll see. But what do you guys think? Everybody that's here. There's 16 people here. I want 16 comments, man. I may need some more of that to stay awake for the whole thing. Here, there aren't any fast food I trust enough to deliver fish or seafood. Yeah. I don't know what part of Montreal you live, but for fish and chips in Lachine here, there's a really good place. I don't know if they're still open. I don't know if they would deliver anyway. What's it called? Mom's Fish and Chips, I think. I don't know if it's still there. Now, I've never had any from there, but I've heard many a time over the years that that's the best place in Montreal. Montreal all the way 4-2 says the lid. And so says BL, because BL, if it's 4-2 Montreal, BL will win the Guess the Score contest. So he's hoping for that. Interviewing Cole Caulfield. Excuse me. Well, the lid, welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate having you here. Whereabouts you from? So nobody wants to make a prediction for the third. Yeah, I mean, I have my score was what 4? Was it 4-3? 4-3. So, we might see 3 goals if I'm right in this period. You're all the way out in BC, Vancouver. Nice. Nice. Le Chalutier. Where is that? It's in Laval, but what street's it on? Le Chalutier. What is that? What does that mean, Chalutier? Is that an actual word or just no idea? I never saw that word before in French. I don't eat a lot of fish myself, but I don't mind good fish and chips. I don't mind at all. Thanks for finding the channel there, Lid. No worries. Chalutier is a fishing boat. Oh, really? If I remember right, it's on Boulevard des Laurentides. Oh, okay. Near Saint Martin? I haven't been up in that way in a long time, since my delivery days. And those delivery days have been a while ago, a good little bit ago. 9 o'clock, peoples. 9 o'clock. You know what time that means, right? 9 o'clock and all is well, especially now. All the games have been late. It's 9 o'clock. It's another 10 minutes for the intermission. Yeah, all the games have been late without having to go to overtime. Between Saint Martin and the 440. I'm trying to picture. Yeah, okay, I can picture where that is. I know right on the corner of Des Laurentides and Saint Martin. So on the southwest corner, isn't that one Place Laval? Used to go in there quite often. And if you go a little east on Saint Martin, 1600 Saint Martin, I guess east over there. Used to go in there a lot for delivery. Used to live in Chamonix when I was younger, and then a little bit after I got separated. Used to be a huge Guzzo right beside it. Guzzo on De Laurentide, but just above Saint Martin. Was there a Guzzo? The Guzzo. Oh, maybe on the west side. So if you're going up, if you're going north, it'd be on your left. Maybe there. I can't picture a Guzzo there, or at least my memory's not. It's not bringing it back. Fish chips and 3 king prawns. Come on now, Joe. Making me hungry now. I got some cooking to do yet when this is all done. Not too bad, actually. I did some of it already. Yeah, she's taunting us now. Okay, I'll eat eventually. Would be the first time I don't eat all day and only eat then. Not good for me though. I need to eat more protein. I don't think I'm eating enough calories either in general. I'm working on it. I am not like there's some seafood I really like, but I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a seafood lover. Some seafood. So, not a big fish eater. I'm not a fish eater, but I spent many, many years as a vegetarian, which is similar. Warm weather means warm seafood. No, maybe not. Well, I mean, no, warm seafood's not a great idea. Just bought a feed of cod cheeks. What's that mean? A feed of cod cheeks and haddock fillets on the weekend. What are cod cheeks exactly? I eat in every season. Every season, I eat food. I got the bought part, but what are cod cheeks exactly? I I might have heard of that, but I definitely never had that. Not that I know of, anyway. All right, let's see. I'd say we got another about 3 minutes maybe to puck drop. Something like that. Depends on how long Arpin's notebook goes. I like lobster. I'm not a crab eater. I'm crabby enough, it's like I don't want to be a cannibal. But I like lobster. I wouldn't say no to any lobster, a good lobster roll. Wouldn't say no to that. Whoop, right now, especially. Lobster. Is that Mornay or Momet? Because I see Momet. It's lobster Mornay, isn't it? I don't like scallops. I'm not a scallop eater. Yeah, who's do I remember those days? Yeah, I'm glad I'm not that. I couldn't have. No way I could eat fish. Like for the Jews, every Friday basically it's chicken. Eat chicken on Fridays when I was growing up. Tight game after two. That's what she said. Yeah, I know both teams obviously want the points. I don't. I mean, the Habs is basically pedal to the metal all the way. They're not. They want to win every game. I would imagine so does every team, but lobster with cream sauce and melted cheese on top. Why is there melted cheese on everything? Every recipe. Gotta have the cheese. Gotta have the cheese. Man, by the time I get to eat, I'm going to fall asleep right after, probably, which is not good. So I hope I don't do that. Joe, the world loves cheese. You know why the world loves cheese? Because it's addictive. In the making of cheese, you create a chemical that is like morphine, but not the hallucinogen part of morphine. So, but the addictive part. And so I forget the name of the chemical, but obviously it has like a fiend at the end, like morphine. And I saw something about this, so I'm not making this up. And that's what makes it very addictive. Cheese. Can't just eat one piece. Can't just not have it on everything you eat. I'm not a big cheese eater, so I don't necessarily want cheese in everything I eat. I'll actually say I definitely don't want cheese in everything I eat. Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to stay up. Imagine I'm having trouble. Am I getting too old now? 9 o'clock. Gonna be tough to stay up for the rest of this game. I'm just tired. I had a long day. Cheese prices are ridiculous. I buy it by the brick when it's on specials. I mean everything's getting ridiculous. Like I said, I don't buy. I buy maybe some mozzarella or some cheddar, brick, whatever. Um, I might use it sometimes. Don't usually use the whole thing. Oftentimes I buy and I don't use all of it. Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, I'm not a big cheese eater, so I definitely don't want it on everything. So, I don't know. It's when I'm gonna buy cheeses, I buy it only on sale, and I don't buy anything fancy. I'm not into weird fancy cheeses. It's mozzarella or cheddar for cooking. That's about it. I don't eat cheese just to eat a piece of cheese. Like I never do that ever. The 1 pound of farmer's cheese was like $30 in 2020. Now, when it goes down to 5.50, it's almost an event. No, it's true. Listen, prices are up. Now, farmer's cheese, is that a little like cream cheese? Or it's not? I'm not right. All right. Face off has happened. Habs won the draw. So let's see how they do for the third period, of which I'm very happy it's here because, like I said, I'm hungry. And I got a game review to do after this. It may be a quicker than usual game review tonight. No, it's white and orange marbled cheddar cheese. That's farmer's cheese. Oh, I have that in my fridge right now. I have a brick. I've had it there maybe a couple of weeks though. I'm sure it's still good, but I probably won't finish it because I'm not planning on cooking anything that I need to put cheese on. So we got only the shots. They're only 16-15. Seattle has the 16. That's very low. Let's see how the third period goes. And as I said, let's see how the third period goes. And Dobson races in down the right side, fires a shot, and beats Mr. Joey OK. Oh, Doc must have got it because Doc got his first. It looked like Dobson got it. I misread that. Let me see that again. Okay, Dobson. When did he give it to Doc? Oh, Doc got his. It hit Doc on the shin, on the skate, and went in. All right, that makes more sense. Nice. Well, he scored a goal. Didn't have to really touch it. Not even really tipped. It went off his foot, from what I saw. Dobson and Matheson with the assists on that. We got a 3-2 lead. Let's see if they can hold that. PL's going, yeah, one more. We're going to get one more. That was tight there. That was scary. Good pressure here by Seattle. And Doc will flip that out to center ice. Habs looking to get that fourth goal. You can, I mean, obviously. Oh, kept in somehow. They couldn't do anything with that. Oh. Well, we got it going. Out of play. Yeah, that went off Doc's skate. It definitely went off his skate. Especially considering his stick was up. If it would have gone off his stick, it would have been a high stick. Touched the puck. Your NHL app says 4-2 in this game. The NHL app is wrong. Unless we're behind and we're about to see a goal. Icing against Seattle here. Back to 3-2 because that's what the score is. Yeah, the NHL, they get it wrong a lot of times on those things. Ooh, wrap try by Dobson, but no go. Kept it in, though. But gives it away. Offside, Seattle. Working way down to the first 5 minutes of this third. Oh, Alexiak ties it up at 3. Sorry, BL. Tied up at 3. Shot from the just inside the blue line, I believe. Yeah. Straight down the middle, hits the far top corner on the right side anyway. Like a seeing eye shot. Didn't touch anything on the way. Monty, I don't even really think saw that very well, so I'll just say that. Man, yeah, every time Montreal gets a goal, Seattle gets one back. Goddamn Kraken. Well, I got it 4-3, so this might end up 4-3, hopefully for Montreal. The least athletic of the Alexiak siblings? Why? He's being a hockey player is not athletic? Whoops, something's whistled down. Puck was still, yeah. Maybe blew the whistle a little quick there. I don't know. Who's? Yeah, no, I know who his sister is, and she does, but it doesn't mean that he's not athletic. But you're probably right. Yeah, she's more accomplished than him. It's 3-3 with 17 shots apiece. This is even. Evans couldn't go through the defenseman cleanly. Seattle come back the other way. Shot, but a stick got on that. Or there was a stick on that. And Habs sent it all the way back the other way. No icing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cop. Oh, nice play there. Alert, alert, alert. Line made a solid backhand pass. Backhand passes are not a good thing with him. They're going to go for a commercial break. 12:54 left in a 3-3 game. I'm a hungry guy right now. Oh, these dumb commercials, man. They repeat them and repeat them. Oh, I hate commercials. Gotta say. Oh, no update on that. Oh. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Harvey's, don't show me. Come on. Jesus Christ, man. They have no pity on me. All right, so any predictions here? Who's going to win this game? Next, we're close to that. I mean, conceivably right now with a little under 13 minutes, next goal could win the game. Lawyer says Evans gets the next goal. Joe says lunch has arrived. Just to like rub it in a little bit more. Go enjoy lunch there, Joe. We'll be thinking about that lunch of yours. Offside, Montreal. Oh. Jack, I almost sprung Demidov free there. Ah, fuck. Fuck, 4-3. Not for us. McCann on a quick, I don't know what happened there. Just a quick, he get a rebound and just, anyway, see it again here. Yeah, okay. Shot came from the point. It hit Jack and McCann. He ended up with the puck and just spins and shoots. That, yeah, I mean, that's too, like, I'm not surprised he scored. Unless it was aimed at Monty, if it hit the right spot, Monty's not going to stop that. Too quick. Fuck, it's 4-3 with 11:57 left here in this third period. Let's hope not, BL. Still a lot of hockey here. BL, I know you were joking, but that's going to come up. Stuff like that. Look, there's a guy there already. Monton blows. Sucks. Come on, let's go, boys. Shit. Nice save, Monty, on a breakaway by, what did they call this kid? Newman? Oh, wow. Hudson got a stick on that. I didn't even really notice that. Nice. So, not even a save. Hudson got a stick on it and went out. Good speed there by Hudson. Monty with a good save. Monton Blow makes a good save there, though, dude. Made a good save. Evans taking the draw. It is to the left of Monty, I think. Oh, we're under 10 now. Still tied up in shots, though, 9. This is a really tight game. Come on. Oh, line 8. Fuck. Can I get something? Line 8. Inept. Come on, Demino. Go do something. That's tripping right there. Come on. No call. Yeah, the refs are just ignoring everything now. Some good saves there by Monty. Offside. They're also getting, it looks like, the benefit of some bad reffing. I mean, it looks kind of clear, but every game's the same, right? Refs suck. And it's not even like they're doing it on purpose just because it's Montreal. They just suck. Hey, Andre. Very bad reffing, lawyer. That's what that is. Seven minutes to go. Six minutes to go here. Now, not much happening. Oh, man, there's something about Seattle has our number. Don't know what it is, but it does happen at times. You know, some teams just have your number and nothing you can do about it. Oh, beer is not what I need right now. Yep, orcas. Okay. Come on, enough commercials. Let's get back to this game. Can the Habs get a tying goal in the next 6 minutes? That's the question now. He kept that in. Come on. Oh. Come on. Now gonna. Oh, penalty coming up. Habs gonna get a power play. Wow, nice. Nice. Nah, I couldn't get that shot on that slap. Nice rush by Hudson up there. Holding call against Seattle. I don't know who 27 is. Marchment. Okay. It's your opportunity here, boys. Yeah, well, at least they called one finally. Four and a half minutes to go into the third. Shots are now 22-20 for Seattle. It's 4-3 Seattle. Fuck. Clear it all the way down. Come on. Come on, Liney. Galley working hard. Come on. Come on. Demidov ties it up. Wow. 2:41 left in the third. Demidov on a backhand. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know what else to say, but wow. Electrifying stuff. Good work by Demidov. Goes around everybody in front of the net and just has the patience and lifts it up on the backhand and in. Yes. All right. Well, we got 2:35 now. Let's see what they can do. We're going to go to OT. Let's kind of hope for that right now. Standing O for Demidov. Come on, boys. You got the momentum now. Come on. Oh, no. Careful there, boys. 142. Well, the face-off. I think it was an offside there. I don't know. Something happened there. Icing call at 104 goes against 104 left in the period, goes against Seattle. More than likely, we're going to overtime. But imagine if they get a goal with a minute and 4 left, the roof is going to go off this building. Fuck, that was close. Fucking Seattle, man. $20 seconds to go. We're going overtime, looks like. Oh, yeah. Going to OT, OT, OT. Fuck. Well, that point, you can owe it to Ivan Demidov for tying it up. Hey, Guru, how's it going, man? Good game. Good game. Exciting, fun game to watch so far tonight. And we're almost, we're near the end. Someone's going to win this game. Coming up soon. Anyway, should be like a couple of minutes, and they're going to be, they should be set up for the OT. And then, as everybody knows, 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. And we'll go to the shootout if necessary. Anybody want to make a prediction of how this is going to end up? Anybody? Zach Goldduck. That's going to be his nickname. That's actually, it works, doesn't it? Zach Goldduck in OT for Renegade Man. Hey, Renegade Man. Guru, you're working at a mine and there's no phone policy while we're... Oh, shit, that sucks, man. You're missing a good one, but nothing you can do sometimes, right? Nothing you can do sometimes. Who's coming out in OT? Last season, it would be Dvorak coming out to take the face off with Suzuki and Matheson, and then Caulfield would join when Devo went off. What are we going to see this year? I don't know. Laura says Suzuki with the OT winner, and Joe says Caulfield. I Lane Hudson. If he'll get out there, I don't know if he'll get out. I'm going to say Hudson anyway. Yeah, for Seattle, I don't care. Probably Shane Wright. Okay, Montreal controls the puck. Hudson racing up there. Stops. There's a back over to Suzuki back there. He goes back farther and he gets the return pass up to Caulfield. Caulfield gives it to Suzuki. Oh, they gave the puck up. Beniers tried to drag it around the guy and got away from him, but he's got possession now in the neutral zone. He passes it off to Dunn. I don't know who that was. Back to Beniers. Beniers. I call him Beniers just now. Beniers. Why would I do that? McCann with it. Over the line. Behind the net. Still has it. Nope. Knocked off the puck. And who's got it? Doc knocked him off the puck. Hudson up to. Is that Demidov? Oh, he gets it knocked off his stick. God damn it. Seattle over our line. Done. Sends it up to the point, but out. Have to get possession. New hook to Matheson. Matheson comes in around the net. Nope. Spins at the corner. So has it, gives it off, but it goes out. Gives it off to us. Who had that? New hook? Matheson with it now. Up to Slav. Slav getting knocked off the puck, knocked down. New hook has it though. Circling into his own zone. Gives it off to Dobson. Dobson tries to spin and get around the guy or away. Gives it off to New Hook. New Hook. Suzuki there now behind his net with it. 2 minutes to go. Caulfield crashed into the goalie. Doesn't look like a penalty. Oh, yeah. He went straight in like a bowling ball. Jesus Christ, that's something. Like a bowling ball. So hopefully no penalty on anybody. On our team, anyway. I'll take a power play here. Timeout, Montreal. So we'll see what they come up with. Excuse me. All right. Timeout over. Let's go, boys. Suzuki, Caulfield, Hudson stays on. Come on, Nick. Win the draw. Won the draw. Hudson's got it. Spun around. Go the other way. Another spin. Drops it for Caulfield. Gives it to Suzuki, and they fucking score! Wow. Hudson, I don't even have the words. Hudson to Caulfield to Suzuki, goal. 5-4, Montreal in overtime. Wow. Unbelievable. I want to see that again. Beautiful. Probably executed well, too, what they drew up on the timeout. Oh, Caulfield got the goal. I thought it was Suzuki. Caulfield. Hudson to Caulfield. Caulfield roops it over Court's shoulder. Wow. Nice. Cole Caulfield. Second of the game. And the OT winner. First star of the game, Cole Caulfield. Nice win, boys. I just want to see if they announce the stars. I'm trying to wait for the stars. Sorry there, BL. I know it's you're against your religion. I'm sorry. Just in the excitement of it. What are you going to do? Third star, McMahon. Demidov with star number 2. First of many stars this season, I think. And then Cole Caulfield's going to get number 1. Oh, yeah, he's standing there. I already know. Cole Caulfield with the first star. Nice win by Montreal. Nice win. Couldn't ask for better. That was an exciting way to win the game. Come back to tie it up at 4 and then win at 5-4 in OT. And that's it. All right, I got to go because I got a ton of stuff to do. I got to eat. I got to do all that stuff. And for members, don't forget, members only live stream is tomorrow. But members only game review, going to do that hopefully very quickly in the next 20 minutes or so. So look for that. And that's it. I'll be back on Thursday. Thursday, Nashville is in town. And we'll do this all again on Thursday. All right, till then, thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying this win with me, and we'll see you next time. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace out, and as I always say, ciao, everybody. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate that. Ciao, ciao.